Hello, it's me again, the Black Beaver, talking about health, wealth, relationships. It's a lifestyle, okay? So, if you watch my other videos, you realize I have some colognes and I also have exercise videos which you can watch. I also talk about relationships just recently and talking about just finances and financial health. Okay, so today's video is actually talking about losing weight for men and for women. Okay, so since I am a personal trainer, I'm a certified personal trainer, which means I took the theory exam and I took a practical exam, and they're like, "Bam! You have a brain in your head. You're a personal trainer." So there it is. All right. So in my studies and just my own research, looking online and stuff, and to be honest with everybody who's watching my video, there are a lot of great YouTube videos and apps for people who want to lose weight. Okay? The only thing I would say, the market's so flooded, like how are you going to decipher what YouTube video is good or information is good or not, correct? Since I'm a personal trainer, I can look at a video and say, hey, that video is BS, or this video is out. That's really good. Okay? All right. So I want to like break a myth which I go when I go to the gym, and I see a lot of people on a treadmill, or they're on cycling, or they're on a stair climber. All those exercises are really good for your cardiorespiratory. So yeah, your heart and your lungs, by doing cardio, it's going to increase. It's going to have you. Oh, sorry. You're going to have good cardiovascular strength, meaning going to have good endurance. Okay, you're going to have good lung capacity. All right, and by doing that exercise, what's going to happen is you're going to be burning calories. Okay, so you're doing cardio on a treadmill. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're not really burning fat. You're actually burning calories. Okay, you go to stair climber. You're not actually burning fat. You're burning calories. You go cycling, elliptical, whatever cardio, skipping, you're burning calories, okay? And I'm gonna say this: if you're doing fasted cardio, which means like you didn't eat anything and the stomach's empty, and you do cardio, well then there's no calories inside you or food inside you, so your body is gonna have to go for the stored energy, which is fat, okay? So that's the way how you're gonna actually burn some fat. Actually, just doing cardio if you're doing it really fasted cardio. That's what I believe. Okay, this is my opinion. All right. So when I go to the gym, people are like, man, I gotta do some cardio. I gotta burn fat. Ding dong. That's totally wrong. Okay. So when you're on the treadmill, you're burning calories. Calories are the food that you consume throughout the course of the day. That's what you're burning. You're burning calories. Fat is stored energy, meaning that in North American society, or a society where there's abundance of food, people tend to overeat. So what the body does is, okay, the body doesn't know when you're going to get the next meal. So the body's like, okay, the body, you eat all that food, and the body's like, okay, we don't need all this energy, let's just store it as fat. Okay, so fat is stored energy. So pretty much think like this: you work a job and you get a paycheck, and then you take $100 and you put it in a savings account. Okay, so you store that for your savings for later. All right. So if you spend all the fat, or you spend all your money you work for, and then you got nothing left, now you got to go to the savings account and get that money. That's the only way you're gonna get it. Okay. If you keep getting that paycheck consistently, you're just gonna use that money, and that's just gonna be building up your savings. All right. But that's a good one. You want to build up savings. But the other one is like, you don't want to build up fat. All right. You want to like burn the fat so you have a nice lean body, and you don't want to carry around a lot of weight, which is going to be hard on your joints and just everything in general. Even if you have to have surgeries or whatever, the doctor has to cut you so much fat just to like do any type of surgeries. It's hard on your heart, hard on your lungs. It's just hard overall, even on your mental, physical, right? Because mentally, you look in the mirror, you be like, oh my god, I'm so overweight, or whatever the case may be. All right. So I want to make things clear. So you want to burn fat. Everybody wants to burn fat, right? Okay, good. So one key tip for a man to actually maximize his fat burning potential is to do weight training, but specific weight training for his leg muscles. So he wants to work his quadriceps, his thighs. He wants to work his hamstrings. He wants to work his calves. All those muscles are really big muscles. They're going to demand a lot of energy. And when you break down a muscle and you leave the gym and you come home and you're chilling, because you broke that muscle down in the gym, now, even though you're burning calories at the same time, well, your body's going to need more energy. So when you're sleeping or relaxing, your body's still going to be trying to repair that broken up muscle, and then it's going to use some fat, as long as you have a good diet. Okay, so I believe a guy is about 2,000 calories a I think a day, and I believe a woman is like 14 to 1,500 calories a day. But that's just my general consensus. But obviously, you gotta put in. There are formulas online that you can type. You can put in your age and your height, and you work out a formula, and you get that number. But I'm not gonna spoon feed you. You can go online and look for a calorie calculator, and you're just gonna work that figure out and figure it out and say, okay, if I want to drop some weight, I'm 2,000, and then I'm 2,000 calories. I want to drop 500 calories off. You want to go step by step, and now you're going to do 1,500 calories. See if you can do that, and then you're going to exercise only having 1,500 calories, and then after you're going to exercise, and then you're going to see the results. Vice versa for a female, she's going to take some calories off, and that's how it really works. Because doing cardio and not watching a diet, only thing that's happening, cardio is making you have a very strong cardiovascular system. That's what it does. It's not actually burning any fat, because the diet is the main objective in burning fat. All right. So fat is stored energy. All right. So you're gonna go to so when you're in the gym, you're doing cardio, you're doing weights, you're burning calories. So once you burn up all those calories as much as you can, you ever notice after the gym you feel hungry? If you really do a good intense workout, you feel hungry, right? Bang, because you burn up all the food you eat, right? So now you're left with, there's no more food, so your stomach's growling. Brr, 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 brr. So that pain is actually a good pain, because that's a signal to say, well, oh, there's no more calories, there's no more food in my stomach. So, but I'm still walking, I'm still talking, I'm still alive. So where's the energy coming from? The energy is now coming from the stored fat. All right. So the fat that the body stores in case of no food, boom, it takes it. Because I'll give you a little bit of history. Because way back in our ancestors' times, they were hunters and gatherers. So meaning that they would go long periods of time without actually eating like a meal consistently. Right? They would eat more more vegetables and berries and fruits, and then eventually they'll go hunting. However long it take them to catch or hunt an animal and to get meat, then they're going to have some meat. Okay. But now today's society, everything is mass production and fast, go, fast food. Everything is fast. You put on weight really, really fast. Okay. And everything is easier now. You just order some pizza. You have like a DoorDash. You have skip dishes. Everything is just bam, super fast. So people have a hard time losing weight. And you go to the gym and they're on your treadmill. You're not burning fat. You're burning calories, and you're making your cardiovascular system stronger. Okay? To really burn fat, all right, for a guy, you must do workouts for your legs, man. All right? Your legs. The biggest muscles in your body are coming from your legs and your back, upper back. Okay? All right. So now for a female, if she actually really wants to burn a lot of calories and also burn the excess fat, she has to do weight training, use some type of weight training, or resistance training, vice versa, guy or girl. So some type of resistance, some type of weight training or resistance training. And a female should focus on her upper body, because that's where she's gonna, her upper body is gonna be weaker. That's where she's gonna use much more energy, burn a lot more calories to work her upper body. I suggest for a female to work her back, her upper back, her traps. Those muscles are really, really big. Okay. And then she can work her biceps, her triceps, or whatever. And obviously her legs, for a female, her legs are gonna be stronger. And for a man, his upper body is gonna be stronger. So you notice men have big upper bodies, but the legs are really, really skinny, because the legs, that's really where the grind comes in. And for a female working her upper body, that's where the grind comes in. All right. So I have a piece of paper here. So I want to talk about now you are training with weights or with some type of resistance. Okay, so you're in the gym. All right, so you're burning calories. Remember that, you're burning calories. So this is your muscle. You're breaking it down in the gym. You're breaking it down. Your legs for guys, upper body, females. Oops, the paper dropped. Okay, so you're breaking the muscle down. You're breaking it down. You're breaking it down. All right. Now you finish. Oh, you're hungry. Whew, you gotta go home, eat something. Okay, so you eat something which is within the calorie, because once you use a calculator and you track it, you're gonna know exactly how much calories you are allowed that day. So you want to stick within that. And if you really truly want to lose weight, because that's the only way, you have to track every step of the way. So bam, you break the muscle up. So now you go home, you eat some food within your calories allowed for the day, and now you sleep, you rest, and what's gonna happen is this: after you're sleeping, the muscle has repaired. So while you're sleeping, all that work, the muscle has repaired now. So all that energy while you were sleeping, the muscle just been repairing. So you're done your workout, but your body is still repairing that muscle, which is taking so much calories and so much energy, and the most amount of fat really that it is really taking, I believe, is when you are sleeping. So you should have a good sleep. So when you're sleeping, your body is repairing itself, right? And you are in a fasted state when you're sleeping, because when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna break your fast called breakfast. So your body is repaired and you have burned a lot of calories. You go weigh yourself in the morning. Oh, damn. I lose some weight. Because you did some resistance training. All right. So I hope this message get out there, because a lot of people is doing so much stuff in the gym. And I want to say one more. I want to say a couple of things, because I'm really passionate about it. Fitness and health. It's not how much you do in the gym, it's your intensity on each rep. Each repetition counts. Forget about, I gotta do 10 reps. Forget about that. Each repetition counts. What's your intensity? Is your heart rate up? Are you sweating? Are you concentrating? Are you contracting the muscle? Is there a mind-muscle connection? Meaning that I'm doing a bicep curl. Every time I come on my curl, my biceps flex. No. I'm slow and controlled in my movements. I'm concentrating on the actual muscle that I'm working on, okay? So this is how you actually burn fat. You have to figure out how much calories you are allowed that day. There are many things on the internet. I'm not going to spoon feed you. You just go online and you plug in those numbers. You put in your height, your age, your weight. Boom, it shows you the calories. And now you say, oh, so this is how much calories I'm allowed to do. So now you can track it, okay? Now you can track it. You look at the back, you say, hey, there's so many, everything shows calories now. You go to McDonald's going to say, hey, this is calories. Go to everything shows calories right now, okay? So once you have that, now you can track. Now you have a roadmap. So now you can say, okay, 2,000. Wow, so I was eating 3,000. Wow, I didn't even know that. You're gonna realize, oh, and you're gonna drop it. And some days you so you don't have to starve yourself, because you're gonna be gradually cut back. So if it's 2,000, you're gonna drop 5. You know what I mean? If it's 1,500 calories, you're gonna drop 500 calories. That's gradually cutting back. All right. And that's the way how burning fat actually works. Going on a treadmill for hours on end, you ain't burning fat. You're burning calories. Majority of people in the gym is burning calories. You actually see most of the results, like LeBron said, when you are resting or sleeping. Sleeping is major because that's when the body repairs itself, and that's where you see all the results of the weight loss. Okay, all right. So with that being said, I want to wrap this up with one last thing. For everything in life, you have to track things. So I'll give you an example. I learned from someone else. So you want to go to the grocery store, okay? So you have to follow a map. You have to follow the streets to get there. So you gotta make a left at this corner, you gotta make a right on this street, you gotta make a turn, and then you are at the grocery store. So you know what I mean? You have to track everything. You have to go with a map. You have to track everything. You can't just walk on the street and just walk aimlessly and just say, okay, I'll go to the grocery store. I go with groceries. You don't even know where you're going. You just walk in there aimlessly, hoping to find a grocery store. So most people, they're just like, okay, I'm on a treadmill. I'm gonna lose weight. Ah, 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 ah. They're not tracking anything. They're just, I'm on a treadmill. I'm losing weight. You have to, you have to track everything in order for things to work. All right. Like when you're spending money, you're tracking that shit, right? You're not just go. You're not gonna just go and be like, okay, this costs, this pizza costs $25. Here's $100. There you go. Whatever. I don't care if I can pay my rent. I don't care if I can pay for gas. I just go pay whatever. Nah, you gotta track every step of the way. You gotta have a plan, and you gotta execute the plan when it comes to everything. So in weight loss, if you want to lose weight, I just told you what you have to do. You have to track everything until you reach your goal. And by tracking everything, you're gonna get used to it. It's gonna become a lifestyle, and then you're gonna get a hang of it, and you won't have to track it again. You're just gonna know because you've been doing it over and over and over and over and over again, and that's just the way it works. But if you're a beginner, you have to track it and learn it, get used to it. It's something different. It's something new. All right. Boom, boom, boom. So resistance training is key. Whatever resistance training out there that your heart desire, but it must be some resistance training and also cardio, because cardio is really good for your cardiovascular, which is your heart and your lungs. Okay, but don't feel like, hey, I just on a treadmill or just doing cardio alone and you're gonna see the results. Ding dong, very wrong. Anyways, I hope this helps you. Good luck with the weight loss program or whatever you're doing. Peace and love. Let the blessings flow. The Black Beaver is signing off. Peace.